Hello, hello, hello. My name is Carl Roberts, and firstly, I'd really like to apologise for recording off a potato, which is my webcam. But until I'm able to get a better camera, it will either be recordings from said webcam or hopefully my phone. The reason I'm setting up this channel is so I can document my life from the age of 19 onwards. So hopefully I can look back in 20 or 30 years time, or however long I choose, hopefully with kids or possibly even grandkids by my side, and see what I have accomplished and whether I have, you know, from this age got the goals that I want for my life. And hopefully I can have you guys along for the journey, and I hope I can inspire everyone. This channel, as I mentioned earlier, will be primarily for documenting my life, which is basically a fancy way of saying it's a vlogging channel. Although I would like to experiment and see if I can add different elements in, but obviously that will come at a future date when I feel a bit more grounded. I plan to upload videos every single Wednesday. Hopefully I'll stick to it. It'll either be starting next week or failing that, the week after. This will hopefully encompass everything in my life, from my CrossFit training to teaching myself new skills such as coding, which I'm currently doing, basically learning program languages from reading a book. I hope to also teach myself investing, so investing in stocks, shares, the normal spiel, maybe in some housing. And I also hopefully there will be a couple of days out with family and friends, visiting maybe historical places, or going to the beach, or walking around the forest, or even going on holiday. Who knows what the future will hold. Currently, I am employed at a couple of leisure centres as a lifeguard, but I have been searching very, very long and hard to hopefully get a job as a software developer, whether that be as an apprentice or chucking me straight in at the deep end. This job usually uses programming languages such as JavaScript, Python, or Ruby to create websites such as Amazon or Facebook or Gymshark for those gym goers out there. It also helps to build apps such as Angry Birds, Snapchat, and all the apps on your phone that you can think of. Not only this, but it could potentially have impact of changing human history or changing human lives for the better, potentially helping in natural disasters, or creating AIs in the future, artificial intelligence, for those that don't know. But yeah, I also plan to own my own couple of businesses, and hopefully this YouTube channel will be a great place to show the grind from now, when I literally have nothing, to hopefully being successful. And for a future reference, my definition of success is to be financially free and secure, to earn multiple streams of income throughout every living hour of the day, so earning money 24/7, even when I'm asleep, and to hopefully ensure that my kids have a safe and secure future. At the moment, I have several hobbies. These include gaming, CrossFit, and reading, which I must say so, I do love a good book. My favourite games are Minecraft, of all things, which is really childish, but I love bringing out my inner child, and I think it's a lot of fun. You get to create whatever you want. FIFA, which I have played every year since 2006, except for one year, 2008, when I went to the dark side and played a little Pez. because that was a good year for that game. Also, I've been doing CrossFit just over a year, or 1 year and 1 month to be exact. I have overcome a lot of obstacles in my journey to get to where I am right now, such as dislocating my knee back in January. That put me in a really dark place and a dark time, but I managed to have a pretty remarkable and quick recovery. I currently compete in national championships such as Tribal Clash, which I competed back in July last month. I also compete in local competitions like the Sarum CrossFit Throwdowns, which is my box. I've competed in the summer one, and I've done a couple of the winter ones, and a members comp that we run. I'm pretty sure we run every 6 months now. Don't know about that one, but I've also competed at Stonehenge competitions, Stonehenge CrossFit in Harnham, where me and my wonderful training partner Daisy Baker managed to pluck out third somehow. Don't know how. Still in my head. Still great. But my goals for CrossFit are to hopefully, whether this happens or not, is to compete at the CrossFit Games, which tests for the fittest person on earth, but is extremely hard to get to that stage, and loads of people have failed. But I also short-term goals. So by the end of the year, I hope to get a 200 kilo deadlift, which might seem possible, but at the moment I have a 165 kilo deadlift for 2 reps, so it is doable. I also hope to get a 100 kilo clean and jerk, which is an Olympic weightlifting movement, and at the moment I have an 80 kilo one, I'm pretty sure, which isn't too bad, but definitely could be better. And I also aim to hit a 70 kilo snatch, which at the moment is at 55 kilos, but that is another Olympic weightlifting. I'm currently reading a book called JavaScript and jQuery, Front-End Web Development for Beginners, because, as you might not have figured out, I am a beginner at programming languages and learning programming languages, which is why I'm looking for jobs as a software developer, hopefully. But it is a really good book, and maybe in the future there could be a sneaky little book review. So this is just a quick little introduction into myself. You obviously learned a little bit about myself, such as my hobbies and what I plan to do for the future. Obviously you'll be learning a lot more about me as time progresses on, but I really do hope you enjoyed watching, and if you guys did, please hit the subscribe button down below and press the notification icon next to the subscribe button to stay caught up on all my recent videos. And I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you want to keep an eye on my future shenanigans, stay tuned in. Peace out, and I shall see you in the next one.